Oh gosh. No audio? There it is. Ha 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 ha. Oh god.
Is it working?
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, as we were saying, we're joined.
Turned off the wrong thing. Didn't you?
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna be talking about masks today. If you couldn't figure that out, wearing masks, looking like clowns. Like I said, this is Nick. He's gonna be a new store staff member here, so make sure you show him some love. New
Batting 1,000 out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going hard.
Struggle Bus Central. It's okay.
I was not successful. But anyways, so Saturday the 15th, adult night, 6 to midnight, $20 for general admission, $35 for rental, 400 FPS limit, no safety kill requirements. You can use real pyro, all these cool things.
You better
realistic.
be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's one of my favorite times to. It's one of my favorite times to play Airsoft. It's a different crowd, so it's 18 plus. We will card you if we think you're no babies allowed.
If you're not here, you're a loser.
Come
and
on.
you should sell all
you
your
guys can grow.
stuff.
You all will grow up. You will grow up one day into beautiful flowers.
No, I don't mean the people that are under the age of 18. They're fine because it's not their fault. But if you're over the age of 18 and you're not here to play for adult night, you're
sounds like a bad excuse.
Yeah.
Buckets. That's why I didn't play sports. That's why I played Airsoft. So adult night, it's gonna be awesome. 6 to midnight, like I said, 18 plus only. Actually, next week the 12th. It's actually primary election day, September 12th. So there's no school. So we're actually gonna have Airsoft gaming from 12 to 7. Standard weekday rate, $15 for general admission. Ugh. Gosh.
You good?
Was that dinner?
I don't know, dude. Dude, this calzone's coming up to bite me.
I was going to say, getting beard hair in your mouth? You new to this beard game?
I thought it was... I didn't think it was a beard hair. Dude, that's what it's about. But anyways, so it's going to be $15 for general admission, $35 for rental admission, and that's... You get to play from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Our doors are going to open at 11 o'clock, so you can come in early, get all your shopping done, anything you want. Make sure you be good little people and vote. Go do your civic duty if you're old enough. If not, keep dreaming. But once you're done, you can come treat yourself by playing Airsoft. You were like, I did an America thing today, so I'm going to go play Airsoft.
America!
I feel like that's American.
True. I like
you gotta go shoot stuff. Like, what's more than that, you know? You gotta go shoot at people. Right. Except, oh, that sounds weird to say. Like, that's the most, you gotta shoot at people.
What's more American than shooting at people?
Oh, God.
America.
Oh, God. All right. Okay, so
And flagged.
and we're done here. That's how.
All right, I guess we're never streaming again.
Sorry, guys. We just got the axe.
It's a yeet or be yeeted world.
It's a yeet. Sometimes you hit that yeet, and sometimes the yeet hits you. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Sometimes it's out here. It's pretty crazy. And so, then, I mean, that's the most relevant information. We have Operation.
Relevant.
Well, no, I said.
What the most relevant information, I don't know if you guys can see, but we have the little flyers here for our Extreme Metro op. And
True.
anyone who is not familiar with it, we're actually basing this off of the video game, which is based off of the books of Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light, which are probably two of my favorite post-apocalyptic themed games.
Yeah, even as like survival horror games, as far as they go, Metro is really great, and I can't believe we have to wait next year for eggs at this point. You know, it's worth the wait.
I'm so excited for that. I'm super excited.
Have you seen any? They did like a 17-minute like gameplay trailer, and the thing was like, it's in depth. Like you can do so much stuff. Like there's crafting and shiz.
So as far as the op itself is concerned, we are going to be doing a bunch of different. Obviously, we'll do our normal costume contest sort of stuff. You can come in dressed in anything that you would expect to find in like a post-apocalyptic environment.
Yeah.
Or if you're familiar with the Metro games, you can come in dressed as any one of the factions.
I know some of the staff here are going pretty hard. Ryan's gonna go pretty hard.
He's gonna go
in the paint.
He's gonna go all out with that. I know Brendan from the team's gonna go all out with it.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's like
going on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, dude, it's going down,
with
dude. You got to get all that Russian kit.
So a lot of the game modes are also going to have different themes to them. Also, there's different game modes that we're actually toying around with some ideas on trying to pull those off. So, not going to give any details because that's something that you're going to have to find out the day of.
Yeah, you got to be here to play. Otherwise, you don't know the cool stuff.
But we are going to be toying around with a bunch of new stuff for that day. Either different game modes or even if it's something new that's off the field, we might be doing something that I'm kind of excited about. I might have mentioned it to you, but I'm going to mention that to you off camera.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, guys, this is so much mysterious stuff happening. You just have to be there to see it go down.
Stay tuned.
And, of course, there would be a raffle, so you can come, you can buy tickets, and you can win fabulous prizes. What they are, we haven't exactly figured out. We might possibly have some Enforce lights that we'll be raffling away, which, if you didn't know, the map on those guys
is like...
is
some tickets in disguise.
Tom,
so I can win an Enforce.
You can't hide unless you shaved for the day.
I'm not shaving.
Well, too late then.
I'll just wear a scarf or something. I'll put a shamaga on my face.
Does not work this way, my friend.
I'll just give my money to somebody else so they can buy tickets for me.
Wow, that's. If I was that kid, I'd be like, no, screw you, mister. I won fair and square. And then it's like, you got played, boy. Nah, but that's where it's at.
Congratulations. You
so Enforce lights, you're looking at me in like $170+ light. They're real steel, local company. Enforce is awesome. They're located right in North Kingstown, which is pretty cool because that's like 2 minutes for me.
These lights are pretty legit.
They're high quality.
Super bright.
Lifetime warranty.
I would know. I've had a few shine in my face.
They have a lot of good features.
Super bright.
They have a lot of good features. Like if you slightly unscrew the bulb, the front end, it disconnects the entire light. So if you put it in your bag, it won't accidentally turn on because it's just a pressure switch that actuates it. So it's pretty insane.
Don't they run off of CR123s?
Yes.
Which we have a million of.
True. Finally. The days of us not having CR123s, I think, are over.
We went without CR123s for how long? A couple months?
Yeah.
2 months, maybe?
That was hard.
Jeez.
Just so you know, guys, we don't want that to happen again.
The struggle is...
It won't happen again. Definitely not. But, very cool stuff. Very exciting. So let's...
I know, it sounds like we got a lot of stuff in the works, right?
Gosh, I don't even know, man. We got... we're still working on some other surprises.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are looking forward for Black Friday. Because I know it's only a couple... That's actually only like... It's like 2 months, 2.5 months away. But once that rolls around, you can be sure we're going to be like...
Oh my god, this...
Right?
Oh, this year just flew by.
We're not getting any younger, that's for sure.
It's very very cool. So you know we're going to be having some crazy deals. So if you were looking to come in and spend some money but save some coin but get really cool products all at the same time, Black Friday is the best day to go, and we'll be announcing those, you know, as we get closer, those kinds of sales. Some of them we probably can't because it's too... There's some stuff that's so good we can't even say it. Like, we'll get in trouble. So, don't say anything, Tom.
Sorry.
I got my eye on you, Jake Mullen. A Fortnite event. Actually, food stamps
man? Food stamps man. I'm pretty
yes.
sure. I think that's what it says.
Yes.
Food
so anyways, a Fortnite event. Something similar, but not an Airsoft. There's something. There's something we're working on. And we can't give you details.
Yeah, we're not giving details because it's still in the idea phase. But we are planning on something.
Little baby. It's like an embryo phase right now.
I want to know how many people play Fortnite though that are watching this.
Anybody that plays Fortnite, give us a shout in the comment. I've never played Fortnite. It's free though, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to try it. I want to try. I'll have to try it then.
There's different. I think there's like a zombie survival type of mode that you can pay for. But
yeah.
other than that, the base
well,
game is
you have
free.
the skins and stuff that you could pay for, but that's where my paycheck goes because I love Fortnite. I love building them walls and being that last man. You know.
See, that's the one thing that throws me off with Fortnite. The game's fun, but just the whole building stuff really throws me off.
I tell you what, when you build that fort, man, and you just come right down on someone and you get that battle royal win, better feeling.
I just can't get good at that because I'm just so used to I'm getting shot at, find cover, and shoot back. I'm not used to building my cover.
He's used to that PUBG life, man.
Yeah. I'm used to that PUBG life, man.
It's all right, bro. We got a lot of time together, so I'll teach you.
He'll teach you real good.
I am garbage. No, I'm only kidding.
Dude, I don't know, man. PUBG,
I've got at least
figure it out.
one win, so I'm kind of a professional.
Yeah, right.
I got like one chicken dinner like once. I did clutch once, but you know.
Oh, me, you, and the guys have had some pretty clutch games in PUBG.
I just suck so much.
Just saying, anyone trying to get in a Fortnite squad, let me know. I am always down. Midnight, 4 o'clock in the morning, it happens.
Oh, jeez. Dang, I wish I had
That's when you know it's for real, when it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's dedication right there.
Dude. That's
Damn,
what you gotta do.
That's fuego. All right, somebody says Fortnite sucks.
Well,
you have your opinion. You're entitled to that, but
this is very true.
There's a reason that Fortnite's so popular.
Right.
It's like Team Fortress 2. It's just buying hats, dude. Everybody wants to just buy hats. They want to look the coolest. Yeah. That was a craze, though. That was the thing. Everybody was like, hats, I remember that. Spend money on hats.
Or even the gun skins in CSGO. Same thing.
True. Yeah. Everybody wanted a Galil. Do we have the Galil? Yeah, we have the ICS Galil with the wood front end.
And that thing is...
With the bipod and the bottle opener on it. Which it's a wire cutter, but, you know, it's a bottle opener.
Bottle opener. Get it right.
Okay, let's talk face protection now. Also, we'll see you in a bit when you run down for Providence. Obviously, we're closed right now, so we'll say running. Good luck. We will see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. If you start running, you might be here. But we're here now for what we came here to... Stop. Coming now. So, right now... Talk about masks. The number one thing, obviously, is everyone's like, wah, masks. Boom. Everybody's like, I don't want a mask that's going to fog. Well, I've seen that Galil. Yeah, the Galil's like, oh, breaking in. Not good, not good. So these
Cameras
masks.
all over the place. Good luck.
That's true. These masks, right? Everybody's got, you know, whatever, right? Masks are cool. Kind of have, you pay that little extra... little bit for that cool look, but it's a functionality thing. You could spend $25 on a mask, and it'll be a mask. It'll work. But
when it comes to face protection and masks, you get what you pay for.
Hands down.
If you're going to spend the couple extra dollars, or in obviously some case when you go with something like the dyes that can get pricey, you're getting the best mask on the market. I've never, ever had anyone complain about a dye mask ever fogging up, which is probably the biggest complaint that I get about any other mask is, I want a mask that doesn't fog. Well, if you want a mask that's true, guaranteed to never fog up on you, buy a die.
Well, don't forget the 180-degree visual that you have inside the mask.
So you do have a much wider field of view than you would with a normal goggle because they actually wrap around more around your face. The goggle itself, anyway. The lens will wrap more around your face than your standard goggles, so you're getting a bigger field of view, so you're not losing a lot of your peripheral vision.
Yeah, these guys are mean.
When it comes to situational awareness, is important.
And we have a whole bunch of colors of them too, which is awesome.
There's so many varieties.
We got a whole mess load of them over there.
My two favorite, obviously, black and gold looks clean. But me personally, if I could keep it clean, I'd wear the white and gold. But I don't foresee myself ever not getting that thing to be horribly messy.
Black and lime green.
Oh yeah.
Black and lime green is pretty hot.
Black and lime green.
The extreme colors, man.
Oh yeah.
It looks good, dude. It's
actually the refs actually run the black and lime green dye i5s as their masks when they're reffing out on the field.
Yeah, those things are nice. I mean, and if you ask the refs, I mean, I've worn those masks out there, and you will not, no matter what you're doing, whether you're playing or whether you're doing anything, you will not fog. Like, I'm a big guy, I sweat a lot, hot dude, hot and like hot.
I wouldn't say hot. I'd say pretty at best.
I am. Ouch, that's hurt.
Don't hurt his feelings.
He doesn't have any feelings.
Yeah. I have one feeling, and it's spite for everything.
I have one feeling, and it's hungry.
Yes.
Oh, true.
I do like food.
Hungry is a
stomach
feeling.
Game. But the dye mask, obviously, you get some different functionality. You know, you go from the i4. i4 is pretty standard in the dye world. You know, it's what came before the i5, but the i5 has a few nicer features. So
I actually personally have the i4, but the i5s, they added, probably the biggest thing that they added to the i5 is the actual strap on the back, the actual retention system.
So what you could do is just like you have a maritime, you got your fast helmet, you just turn it to the right, it cranks down, tights to your face, loosen it either way, so then you don't need to fiddle around with the straps, which is a much nicer feature. Like, you're paying that extra price point, but you're paying for that. The frame on these guys is also a little bit larger, so people with larger faces, such as myself, you're gonna kind of have more coverage. Your beard won't be totally hanging out the bottom.
Unless you're Tom.
Unless you're Tom. Tom's
still
disadvantaged Tom because he's just too long, too much beard. But
see, it's extra armor.
That's true. I got shot in the beard. I got shot in the beard once. I was playing here. There was an employee night we were playing. My friend Brandon comes around the corner, shot me in the beard 4 times. No marks. Beard saved me. That's where it's at.
Oh, there have been times that I've come off the field and I'll go to scratch my beard or something and BBs just fall out of it.
It's crazy, dog. Crazy out here. But also,
another huge feature about that back strap, the actual retention system on it, it's a very sturdy retention system, so it's a lot less likely to loosen up on you than your standard buckle style retention system. So you get that thing cranked onto your head, that thing's not going anywhere.
It's not.
So what you're saying, though, is that it'll more than likely last longer than a normal strap.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Because you're putting less wear on it.
Exactly. Right. So generally speaking, like with my mask is pretty damn old, so I probably should replace the straps anyway, but the straps with this style buckle, whether it be on even the i4s or even some of these other masks that we have out here, like these Vulcans, over time, as you're running around with them and you're moving around and shaking around, they slowly start to loosen themselves.
Oh, yes. That has happened before.
Well, I got a big head, so it happens regardless.
That's true. It just sometimes just comes off.
But with those guys there, you get that thing cranked down and it's staying on your head. That thing is not loosening.
It's also a lot easier to remove the lens rather than having to hit some bunch of stuff. You just hit these 2 pins holding in and out of their side and just pull out. It uses the i4 lenses, which is nice because you already have a full line of lenses that already you can put in. So if you wanted red or northern lights or whatever you want, you can get that. The foam on the inside actually has it's like another layer on top of the foam that actually makes it like it's comfortable. Feel that.
Yeah. No,
so the foam on like the i4s is just like your regular foam, where the foam on the i5s kind of almost feels more like memory foam almost.
Yeah, it kind of
has that feel to it.
Yeah, it's very comfortable against the face, and it doesn't really do a lot. And it's easy to remove the strap. You know, you have a chin strap in case you feel like your mask is gonna fly off, but you have a lot of helmet.
Now,
retention.
if you want to stay with the dye product, there is a mask that's not as expensive as the i4 or the i5, right?
That's true. You have the Axis goggles, so I think it used to be similar to like their i3 lenses.
Yeah.
But these guys still use the dual pane thermal lens that kind of is really high quality. I mean, we've sold a bunch of these. I've never had anybody complain about these Axis goggles. They seem like they do really solid. Oh.
So when you're comparing the Axis to the rest of the dye line, that is basically their, I guess you could say, their entry-level goggle. Mm-hmm. It's a lot less expensive, I should say, than the i4s. So if you want to get yourself, again, a really high-quality mask without spending as much, you can always go with an Axis. And probably one of my favorite features about the Axis specifically is the actual mask part of it can actually be taken off, and you can run it as just goggles. Which I thought was pretty cool. And you can actually swap out the rings around the goggle itself for different styles. Because you were telling me earlier that you had a mask similar to that. It was basically the same design, and you swapped out the actual, not the goggle itself, but the actual
yeah, the
frame
outside.
around it.
Yep, the frame. I ran the pink with the chrome lens. It was really, really sharp.
Dude, chrome lenses are...
That's money.
Fuego right there. That's fuego. And these guys look cool too, and you know they have them in the blue and the red and the green. So you still have a variety of colors, and you're not stuck with some.
I don't mean to just my hand in your face.
No.
You don't get stuck with some lame color that's just like, oh man, they have one mask and it's black. That's lame as shit.
So I'm gonna interrupt here a little bit.
No.
And answer one of these questions.
No.
PS4 is lame. It's all about that Xbox One life.
Oh, hands down, guys.
Hands
down.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know what he was gonna say. I didn't know if you had an Xbox or not. I was like, "Oof, is he gonna throw down right now?"
Listen, if they did cross-platform play, I would take anyone on in Fortnite, and you will get wrecked.
Damn.
Just
that challenge. 1v1 me on Rust, bro.
1v1 me on Rust.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
do it.
MW2's backwards compatible. That's all you need, my guy. Oh. Yes. But, nah, dude, MW2, backwards compatible. That's all I've been playing. I need something better to do with my time. These dudes are out here whiling in the comments. But then, they're doing some stuff. But, again, there's more options than just, you know, paying a very large price point for a mask. You still have quality that you can get for not spending that much. You know, you go a little bit lower. And the Vulcan Identity Mask, actually, we've seen a lot of success. The Identity Masks are pretty cool because they have two different straps. So you can really get it to sit on your head and not go anywhere, which is pretty nice. Just you have that extra set of retention. The foam, again, it has that felt that that dye mask does, which is really a nice feature. This one actually has foam on your ears, where your ears will rest, which is actually pretty nice. And the switch to change out the goggle is just, I think it's the same on all of them. You just put a flathead in there, flip it out, unclip it, and then the lens comes out, which is a pretty cool feature.
Really easy mechanism.
Changing it out if you're going and playing outside, you want a darker one, or you want something that's a little bit cooler. They do make a variety of lenses.
What's up?
Hey. David. Oh, wow. I like stalled. I had a second. But it's cool because you can still do, it's still the anti-fog. They say anti-scratch lenses, which, I mean, the refs have them and they're not scratched up by any means.
Yeah, they have those
or they used
in
to have
green.
these.
Yeah, we used to do those and before they got the dyes, and I didn't really have a problem with them when we were using those.
No, they do a really solid
I
job.
thought they were
Some
actually really
abuse, right?
nice. You can beat the ever-living bejesus out of those things, and they'll actually
I love
handle
our
up.
refs, but sometimes they just toss stuff everywhere, you know? Like,
And
it's like,
they do come in other colors other than
That's
just
true.
the
You
red,
don't get
too.
this
so
nice
if you want
big
more
red.
subdued look.
You can do like black and gray, like a black and a navy blue. You have options. So again, it's having options for like doing something afterwards.
And then for something that's going to be a little less expensive, you could do something. This is just to show an example. We do have the i3, the i5, and the i7 goggles. They're just different layers of each other. Obviously, some will be more expensive than others, but basically just going to be a lesser expensive version of the identity mask. So if you really want to get yourself an entry-level mask, these guys, the foam isn't as high a quality as the identity is going to have, but it's still fairly comfortable foam. You still get the foam around the ears. that you're getting in the Identity. It's still the same lens removal. Jesus, what is wrong with me? Still the same lens removal. English? Did I forget how to English?
Yes, you did.
Jesus.
Hey, meet the nice.
As the Identity.
Nah.
To meet the nice you. Still the same way to remove the lens as the Identity, but it only has the one strap, and the actual external material is a little bit more stiff than the Identity is going to be. So if you don't mind having a little bit more rigid of a mask, then these guys, obviously being a lesser expensive option, would be another good way to go with. And these come in a bunch of different colors too. You can get them in camos or solid colors.
Yeah, and you can swap out the lenses. They have a bunch of they have chrome lens, and they have the yellow lens, and they have a bunch of stuff. And then so this is the MI7. The MI9s, you take a step up in the price point. The MI9s actually have a similar material, like it's like a plastic, kinda, very malleable and movable. That goes at the bottom of all those masks. Question in the chat: 11-1 lipo in a Vulcan battle machine? No.
Not even a little bit.
It would. I mean, you know, you can run whatever you want, but essentially what it's going to come down to is if it doesn't have a MOSFET or anything that's monitoring that electricity, you're going to be putting an excessive amount of wear and tear. You're putting more voltage through your gun, essentially, and it's just cycling really fast. And then that's how you get a burnt-out motor. Other things like that.
Yeah, you're basically going to wear down the gun prematurely. It's going to be cycling too hard for what the actual internals can handle, and you're basically just going to burn the gun out sooner than what its actual lifespan would have been.
But why? Yeah, you don't need a... Don't run an 11-1. If you're going to run a LiPo, run a 7-4, if anything. They're a low enough voltage that doesn't put an excessive amount of wear on the electronics, frying... Or not electronics, but like the wiring and everything. You put too much, you could fry everything. Contacts could get arced. Or a 9.6 will do just fine. They're pretty much made to handle 9.6s and 8.4s. And it can handle a 7.4. 7.4 is pretty close to running a 9.6. But don't run an 11-1 in it.
Usually
unless it has
most guns,
some power.
I usually recommend actually doing a 7.4 out of it. Usually.
For the most part, a 7.4 is just... It's the easiest way to go. I mean, I just recommend a 9.6 for the most part anyways. I mean, you know, 7.4s, if you can go without compromising, like on a UMP or something where you have a very limited amount of space, you might want to go with something like that, but...
Well, the nice part, too, we have a ton of batteries, too.
Pretty much any battery you can...
Chances are, if you have a gun that you can find a battery for,
few.
We got them.
Unless you have something very... I don't know, man. I think we have everything, and everything's wired to Dean's.
Joshua Barrington says hi, Chuckles.
What's up, Josh? Hello. That's me, Chuckles. Hello, everybody in the chat saying hi. What?
Who are you?
Chuckles?
Oh. Hi, buddy.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, now that we're all clear.
What?
All right.
Huh? Tom!
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Who's parked out front?
No idea.
But anyways, so masks are super important. So the one thing that people, the number one thing, like the number one complaint you'll get out on the field is I can't see anything because it does get hot.
Hi, Gavin.
And that's why it's important to have a really good goggle, because by having a really good mask, like that solves all of your problems. If you can't see anything, you can't hit anything. And then if you're like, I can't even see out there, but that dude's not calling his hair, so they're just like, you can't even see. How do you know? But essentially, what it boils down to is the higher... It's just like, I mean, for the most part, really, with airsoft guns, it's the same thing. The more money you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. It's the beards, dude.
It's the beard, bruh.
It's sad because this thing still has the film in it, so I can barely see.
Yeah.
It's all about that beard look, my dudes. Oh, gosh.
That beard oil. Gotta get that beard oil in there.
So that's what it's about. You know, you spend the extra money on a mask, it'll serve you a lot better. And the cool thing is you don't need to buy, like if it's goggles, the problem you run into with goggles is that goggles and a mesh mask will leave slots of lack of protection. So, like the top of my head, or, you know, right under my eyes. That's how my brother, he didn't have proper, it wasn't lined up properly, and he took a BB right there wearing goggles and a mesh mask.
Yeah, I used to actually run a pair of Zulus with a mesh lower, and getting shot in the face sucks. So I constantly would get shot right in the gap between the goggles and the mesh. I'd get shot in the foreheads. I'd get shot in the sides of the cheeks. Because you don't have nearly as much protection as you do with a full mask, which is why I ended up getting an I4. I ended up getting a pretty good deal on it, but I ended up getting an I4, and I love that thing. I run nothing but that.
Yeah, I got an I4. I got a second-hand I4, and that thing kept up with me, and I was like, wow, this thing's used, and it still does a good job. I need a new lens, though. But I might just buy a new mask.
I need to get a strap for mine.
Oh, you know, we got the i5s.
I know. I'm just going to buy an i5, which means everybody else will now buy an i5. Yeah. Like how I'm going to convince everybody to buy a Scorpion Evo, I'm going to convince everybody to buy i5s. Which is pretty easy. I mean, the i5, like, the number one thing that we push here is safety. Like, we want you to be out there safe so you can see. Like, obviously, rental masks, no matter where you go, rental anything is not going to be ideal ever. So if you're going to be coming consistently, having your own mask is definitely going to, like, step that up. That's one of the first things that we'll recommend to somebody is get a good mask, because you won't have to worry about getting shot anywhere. You won't have to worry about the mask giving out, you know, the straps, all this stuff. Too. And that too, comfort. Like, there's so much going on out on the field, you know, like, you have music, and you have people yelling, and you have shooting, and you're getting shot, and all of this, and anything to kind of minimize. Like, at least if you can see something, like, that helps out. You have some sort of sensory grip on what's going on. Right. So it's just, like, another one of those things. But we always push full, like, I don't know, there was some kid that came in, a young child, I would say, and they were like, oh, I want a goggle and a mesh mask. I was like, the problem with really young kids especially, the problem is that a lot of the mesh masks aren't low profile enough. Those things are huge on their faces. So you'll get gaps of protection, and the mask will really move around a lot, and the goggles won't cover enough of their face, which is always a cause for concern. You know, you obviously, I mean, I hate getting shot. I hate getting shot in the face. Like, I really will try to avoid going without. The only time I ever go without, like, lower face is, like, outdoors, and even then, I'm still think I'm going to wear a mesh mask. But in here, for the most part, like, gotta go with a full mask just because, like, doesn't matter. It doesn't need, it still looks cool. Like, these are some, you can get some pretty sharp masks.
Aggressive.
And look pretty cool, look like a total badass in front of all your friends, and show off, and you can
something
flex.
I want to mention about masks and goggles.
Flex.
Since we're obviously talking about them. Obviously, you can wear whatever you want as long as they're ANSI rated full seal.
Ooh.
Do not ever get mesh goggles.
Oh.
Ever.
No way.
Because what you're doing is you're just setting yourself up for failure to get shot in the eye. Because they're constantly failing on you. They get shot with the BB. If the BB fractures when it hits, you're getting fragments in your eyes. If you're playing outside and it's dirty and dusty or whatever, you're getting all that stuff in your face. You're getting that in your eyes. And worst case scenario, you get shot with the BB, and we'll say that you're playing outdoors somewhere, you're playing at an indoor field, and someone shoots you within a normal safety distance. That is going right through those goggles and getting you in the eye.
They will shatter. Especially
they will
outdoors.
get punctured. And I've seen goggles get punctured, mesh goggles anyway. I've seen BBs pass right through them. Do not wear mesh goggles, ever. Always go with an actual lens.
That's true.
Safety is the best policy.
Yeah, listen, you can fix your teeth, but you can't fix your eyes or your ears.
Ears are important too.
Ears, you can kind of fix your ears, but not enough. That's what you got to do. You got to love safety, man. We love safety
is number
too.
one priority.
Safety, best. That's why, you know. So, damn, dude, that's pretty fresh. Look at all these masks. There's so much variety just on this counter, and this is for 2, 4, 5 people.
Yeah. Blang blang.
Yeah, dude, and you can flex. You still have that flex factor, even if you go with an MI7. But you know what you really want to flex is that i5.
And there's a bunch of colors of these.
Yeah. Sadly, they discontinued some of the other more... Hey, Monty's in here.
Hey, Monty.
Die 5s, how good are they?
Hi,
They're
Monty.
the best. Yes. The Die 5s are really nice. They're high quality. How good are they? Oh, a fast helmet? Oh, fast helmets are pretty good. Like, I have one. I mean, it's a little small for my head. I have a big head. I had to remove a lot of the pads to fit my head, but they're good for mounting, like, my contour, but I'll normally just rock the booty. But fast helmets are nice because you can adjust them to whatever you want, and if you're running around a lot in CQB, sometimes you hit stuff, like, I've seen it come in use handy a few times. Like, there was a kid at an outdoors event we were at, and he passed out. No, he was in here and he passed out, and he just went down, hit a building, but he had the helmet on, which wasn't like, I mean, it's an Airsoft helmet, so it's not like gonna be incredibly useful, but you know, it's a little bit better than wearing a bike helmet. So it definitely helped him from.
It's obviously not gonna protect you from crazy impacts, but if you are outdoors or if you are in a place like here and you fall and hit your head on something, or you're running through the woods and you bump your head on a tree branch or whatever, you at least have a little bit of protection.
Yeah.
Because it definitely sucks when you hit your head on something and you don't have anything there. You get a headache.
True.
You definitely get a headache for a
You need something a little bit. Pot helmets, dude, like Oakley M frames. Oakley M frames are. Everybody wants me to get Oakley M frames, but I don't know if I'm at that game yet. I don't know if I'm there yet, man. Maybe one day. But anyways,
see, I don't know. I'd buy a pair of Oakleys, but I would
who needs Oakley M frames when you have the Extreme Airsoft sunglasses?
Where's mine? Where's mine?
Oh, that's a party foul.
Oh, gotta chug that bottle of BBs. That's how you get them.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. All right. Well, I think we've been talking for quite a bit. If anybody has any questions, obviously, you got shot with an SSG. That seems like you just got shot with any other airsoft gun. Like, I got shot with a Polar Star. I got shot with an Avalon. I'm just like, okay.
I got shot with an AEG once.
What? Polar Star? No. What is it like? Are you talking about, like, the rate of fire? You got a full auto burst? That's what happens.
Full auto burst? What?
Single sector gear or SSG 24? True. What is it? SSG? Yeah, dude. Overpriced sniper rifles are the best. But anyways, I feel like we've talked enough. If anybody doesn't have anything, just going to wrap up. Going to go over a few more things. A couple of reminders. So, just as you know, Wednesday the 12th of this month, we're going to the Novrich using... Oh, the sniper? Uninteresting. 12 to 7, September 12th. Come play Airsoft. Everybody has it off because it's primary election day. We'll have a Facebook. We'll have invite. We'll have a post, whatever. Gaming starts at 12, ends at 7. $15 for general admission. $35 for rental admission. So come down, play. That's normally our Friday rate, and our Friday rate gets you 4 hours of play. This gets you 7 hours of play. So, which is almost the same. It's 1 hour less than a Sunday, but you still pay the same price as a Friday. Very nice.
This is very good.
Yes, very good.
Yes, I like this.
What do you? Oh, jeez. What do you mean? What do we recommend for pistols? Be specific.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
For what? Like
That
a CO2 pistol or a I don't know. What are you looking for?
Crossman?
What are you looking at?
Yeah, right.
If you're not using
If you're not
Crossman,
running Crossman, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
What
What was I saying? Oh, it was going to be adult night. 15th, this month, baby. Adult night, 6 to midnight. $20 for general admission, $35 for rental admission. No safety kills, 400 FPS. So all of you out there that don't have a gun that's indoor field legal, it's legal for one night. It's the third Saturday of every month. So if you ever forget,
get down on this. Yes, I like.
UK Arms Springers, true. Best
If
pistols
you are
ever.
over the age of 18 and you do not come here for adult night, you're a loser.
Gotta do it.
Take
You gotta
your L.
try it. Ouch, Tom. Tom, you can't flex that hard on these kids.
Well,
okay?
I'm going to.
That's a little bit much. But, ooh. Oh, gosh, I hate sitting on stools for too long. But anyways, so 6 to midnight, 400 FPS limit, real pyros, so EG67s, the flashes, R2Bs, the whole shebang. Not smoke grenades though, because
we've ran into that problem before.
But we do have a lot of them.
We do have a lot.
We
of
have
them
smoke grenades, so come buy them for all your outdoors,
That's for another episode.
Yeah. As a reminder,
everything
Spring Offensive is also. Spring Offensive is a little over a month out, so pre-reg is about to go up. I might go, but I'm not really sure. We'll have to see what happens. That's at the end of October. But something that we do.
You were about to skip over this, weren't you?
No. I didn't get to that. I was
well, we're getting to it.
Damn, Tom. I'm trying to do
I'm
something.
super excited for it.
If anything, if you have any products that you want to purchase, like we have a very wide variety of products, but if there's anything specific that you wanted from us at Spring Offensive, you can call over the phone, buy it here,
Justice.
bag it up. Did I say it?
You said Spring Offensive.
Damn. I played myself. In conclusion, I played myself. I just call it Spring Offensive all the time. Whichever one was the last one I went to is just what I call it. I'm just like, Spring Offensive, man. They were like, dude, it's Autumn Justice. I'm like, duh!
You
But
guys
anything
ready for
you want,
Breaking
you
Bad?
can call us up. You can call us up, buy it, and we'll hand deliver it to you at the event. I know I've had a few. We've done it before. Yeah, we've done anything from pistols to magazines. We could do rifles if we really had to. Grenades, tanks, whatever you want. Just call it up. Next live stream time, same time, man. We're going to be doing it Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday.
At 7:30-ish. In case, something happens, like I die. Or, Tom gets lost. In the
Or
sauce.
shaves his beard.
In the sauce, or shaves his beard.
Never. Never happening.
Eventually, yes. Eventually, we will have another stream. But we're going to try to keep it consistent for y'all, just make it really easy for us and for you. So you can always expect us here answering your questions. And then, of course, October 28th, Operation...
Ooh, that's my cue.
It's going to be... Oh, yeah, this guy, okay. Extreme Metro. Obviously, we've covered it before, but just as a reminder, it's a Metro 2033 themed op. It's based on Last Light and Metro 2033, which are based on Metro 2033 and Metro
2035.
2035. Because they skipped 34. There's a 34 book, but they skipped it. Pre-registration is probably going to open next week, at the latest.
But it is going to be great up.
You will pre-register.
It's best up ever.
Yeah, so there's going to be very many in the BPs in the air. That is very...
Yeah,
probably
very
should
nice.
have
very
that with
okay
the
with this.
accent.
I like.
Very nice.
I still work on the accent. I get very good at this for op. Yes.
So the good
I
thing
didn't realize
about...
you said BBs.
So pre-registering... Oh, you thought I
I
said
know.
boobies or
No,
PBs?
I think he thought I said the BPs. I said that the
BBs.
BBs. Yes, you got it right.
So the good advantage you have with pre-registering rather than showing up the day of and paying to play is you save $5, lunch is included, and you get a pre-reg for whatever team you want. So you can play with all your favorite friends. Because if you show up the day of and you're like, oh man, I didn't pre-register, but all my friends are on the team. If we don't have balanced enough teams, I'm sorry, you're not playing with your homies. And I don't feel bad.
So when pre-reg does go up, make sure that you guys pre-reg for the winning team.
That's
All right.
that's...
My team won the last 2 ops, so don't even go there.
Wow, Tom. That's so cool.
Both ops.
What are you
red.
going to win with that? What are you
like
going to win? You have
Flexing
nothing.
on him.
He's not flexing.
I'm flexing.
You must be this tall to flex, my friend.
Looks like I gotta come out of retirement and show Tom what's going on.
Maybe we'll make it...
Relax.
Comment below if you want my boy Nick to take care of things.
Hey, you want to see it happen? I'm your guy.
We'll do 3 teams. We'll do 3 teams.
Take care of it.
1v1v1.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, wait. So, CO2 pistol. Customer asked, CO2 pistol. Just a quick last question. CO2 pistols. My recommendation, I have 2. The Elite Force 1911 Tax, tried and true, and the CZP09s by ASG. Really nice. They use CO2 and green gas, but they're very effective with CO2. Any other?
I would actually like to add one more to that.
No.
And that would be the Elite Force USP,
No words.
CO2 blowback. Wow, my English today is horrible. The Elite Force USP CO2 blowback.
Yes.
Blowback. Yes.
Oh God, Tom.
What is wrong with me?
Bang
I
bang.
need to go to the hospital.
We got to get this kid out of
Anyway.
here. I need help.
Awesome pistol, new to the market, came out recently, but
That's true. It came out a couple of months ago, so they're pretty nice. The CO2, the USPs have a lot of kick behind them, so very nice. Very much. Everybody should just buy them. Laser for a CQC, any laser. Just buy any laser. But
buy one of the cat laser
green
pointers and
lasers
just
are the
tape it to your
most.
barrel.
I've seen people do that. People will do that, but come buy a quality laser. We have some. We have the NC Star ones that mount directly to your key mod rail. Very nice.
Those are actually really low profile too, so they don't really add anything extra onto the rail.
True.
It's just there.
We have there's a Lancer Attack one that's like green, and it's actually really decent. So definitely check that out. But how are Wyatt's piloting skills in GTA, Tom? Why is this a question?
Because I live streamed GTA one day, and someone told me to tell Wyatt to crash the plane. And right when I was about to tell Wyatt to crash the plane, he crashed the plane.
Oh!
I didn't even get any words out when he already crashed the plane.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's pretty horrible. Oh, good job, Adam. Nice. Okay. All right, other than that, I think that we've said all we need to say. Definitely stop by the store, because we have something going on.
Secrets?
Like, we have a sale on some masks, right?
Wait, does that involve any masks that we happen to be showing?
Maybe.
You very well could.
It's very possible that we might
It's
have
possible.
sales on some of these masks.
We might.
Very possible.
I don't know which ones. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's going to be a deal so good, can't say it. Come on down this weekend, and you can pick one up for yourself, whatever the masks may be. But you know, I don't know. I'm only the guy that works here. I only work here. I don't have all the answers. Am I right?
All
right, guys.
I just think them up and write them down.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, guys. Other than that, thanks everybody for watching. It's been your boy Chuckles,
Nick,
and Tom,
and we'll see you guys, gals, everybody else next week.
Yeah,
or mostly this weekend. Come play some Airsoft. We're open.
sling some BBs.
yes, buy the BBs. I like this.
All right, guys. We'll see ya.
See ya.